I just wonder, right? Let men go inside you, sweat on top of you, burp, fart, fucking come inside, all types of shit. And now we like I really want to understand this logic because it's not equal. You're not getting nothing from it, right? Every time y'all respond to that question, y'all be like, nigga, please. But yet and still you keep letting niggas do it. And now we hold on. And now we draw the line at submitting to a man while in a relationship. But a nigga can hit your cervix as many times until he get tired. I gotta ask this question, right? Is sex an equal exchange?
It should be.
For what?
Sex. So
for what?
Vagina for penis. Is it equal exchange?
Hell
For
no.
who? For who? For who?
What do you mean?
I think for who? Like for
I'm
a
saying
man and a
equal.
woman?
Yes, you think I'm talking about homosexual sex?
I'm just verifying here. I'm just
Okay, but
clarifying.
you know me and I ain't talking about the homosexual sex,
because
right?
because y'all always say that, and we
No, I
always
asked a question. I'm asking a question.
Okay.
Is it an equal exchange? Men and women having sex?
No.
Sometimes. Most
Answer my
times.
question. Yeah, most times. I'm just me asking.
Most times.
Yeah, it's generally speaking. Is sex an equal exchange? What do
Generally,
women think?
no.
Callie, what do you
Yes.
think?
I think yes.
Leah said yes. Callie said no. That's a no.
No.
Coco?
Yes.
Krishona?
Now, that's a loaded question, Hamp.
Exactly.
The reason why I say it's a loaded question, I'm going to answer it, is because the act of doing it, because you're doing the same motions, is equal. But what you receive and give may not necessarily be equal. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
That's why I said it's a loaded question.
You receive and give. Well, loaded question would be something where I'm assuming an answer. You see? Right? I'm trying to put you in a place to where you're pigeonholed, right? This is a conversation that's happening so often, right? So I'm saying, is sex an equal exchange? You're saying by proxy of penis going in vagina, right? And they're both reproductive organs. Technically, yes, that's the equal. I think we're talking about the value or whatever the case is, right? The pleasure, I think maybe you're leaning towards.
That's what I was meaning when I said loaded. So that's what I meant by loaded.
Yeah, but only thing about loaded is it puts the onus on me is I'm putting you in a trick bag. You're saying
I don't feel like that. I think you're good. I would never try to play you like that, Him. I think that you.
No, I'm just telling you that's the connotation of loaded. You see, I don't think you have a malicious meaning or intent, but if they be like, oh, this person asked me a loaded question, they try to hit me with a honey bun. That's all. But you're saying women don't always climax while men do. Is that like the cut and dry?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
What I was meaning.
So I understand, and I think that's what Krishana. I think that's what most people pivot to about the release or lack thereof, which makes it equal or not equal. So I understand your point though, but yes, by proxy of sex, you need two to tango. So
Yeah, but
just by proxy of sex,
so it's not an equal exchange.
Just by proxy of sex, it's an equal exchange, but the consequences and the aftermath is definitely not. I'm just like, at its core, right? Slanging, excuse my language, y'all know, blame my daddy out of potty mouth. Slanging dick ain't the same as slanging pussy, okay? It's not. It's just not.
Text.
I love you.
Go ahead,
Damn well, there ain't no equal exchange. Even by proxy with the shit over the shit, it ain't. Every girl ain't coming on her first time. Every girl ain't coming on their fifth time. Like, so it's not equal. So
getting tonight.
What? Let me ask you a question. What more submissive position are you in than during sex with a man? Is there anything more? It seems like the ultimate submission, especially if you're not even getting nothing for it, as you guys say all the time. It's a broadcast.
Okay, so all right. I understand your point, right? And I agree to a certain extent. However, someone holding your life in their hands, I think, is the ultimate submission. Like my whole life, like its entirety, my life is in your hands. Is I think it's more just.
I think you really like saying something.
I believe in
So
you,
I just
Cal.
All right,
wonder.
Hamp,
Let me just
whatever.
say. I'm just saying, Kelly. I just wonder, right? You let men go inside you, sweat on top of you, burp, fart, fucking come inside, all types of shit. And now we like. I really want to understand this logic because it's not equal. You're not getting nothing from it, right? Every time y'all respond to that question, y'all be like, "Nigga, please." But yet and still, you keep letting niggas do it. And now
Because
we hold on. And now we draw the line at submitting to a man while in a relationship. But a
so,
nigga can hit your cervix as many times until he get tired. I really want us to reconcile this for real. Seriously. Like we need
Okay,
to help each other through this.
newsflash, hurting the cervix hurts. But whatchamacallit, I feel like, I'm saying feel on purpose. I feel like somebody having your life in their hands. Wow, okay. So if I can control whether and how much of an impact that has on me while having sex, right? Because I mean, aftermath of having sex, you can have a kid that can affect your life, right? But I can control that piece of it. Okay, I can control that piece of it. Like, okay, I can make you wear a condom. I can be on birth control, whatever, like that. So I can control that piece of it, that aftermath of it. But submitting to somebody or whatever, like that, in a relationship, in a marriage, and that person holding your life in their hands is a different level because I have less control in that after the fact. Like I have the initial control as far as who I choose, sure.
Callie.
Okay, all right. My bad.
You don't
I had
have
like
to.
3 lemon drops. All right.
Okay, but you
Bear with
saying
me.
marrying somebody, I'm asking you, right? There's fluid exchange, pH balance. And then the next day, right? Because y'all seem to be so careless with the vagina. Your vagina smell like a hamburger.
that's
Because a nigga
crazy.
knocked your pH balance in the second field, in the right field.
Right, but the pH balance can be corrected after a certain amount of time. Okay.
But I'm saying the submissive aspect, right? How do we justify in a relationship being uncooperative, but then I'm willing to cooperate with niggas and I don't know their middle name to the point where they are literally on top of me talking to y'all and inside of you. I think we always forget that part. We don't.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure, how do you reconcile no here, yes here?
Yeah, those 2 dots don't connect for me as far as letting somebody inside of you without knowing their middle name type shit.
Well,
So
Callie, this is the time where
I'm gonna exit stage left on that.
Me
Those
too.
2 dots don't connect for me. They just don't.
And the hyperbole is sleeping with men when you don't know them for real, right? How long does it take to get to know somebody in you guys' estimation? Quick.
2 weeks.
6 months to a year.
Anybody else? Quick. To know somebody, to trust them.
I think it takes at least, like
To
Tyler
trust
said,
them
6
and know
months to a
them.
year because motherfuckers be chameleons. So you really don't really know somebody until a year.
Yeah, and we know
Honestly.
ain't nobody waiting 6 months to have sex, so we know that's out.
But
So
that's
that's
the
what I'm
thing. When
saying.
we
I'm trying
talk
to
about
reconcile
sex,
this.
like we would like to sit here and say the higher moral standard is sex. But we have to be realistic that nowadays, sex is a mutual exchange. There is no, just because the nigga fucked, it's the ultimate submission. It is a mutual submission. It is a mutual exchange. And it's just like that. So the same way that you said that the man is on top of her burping and doing all that, let's reverse it. Niggas be submissive as hell doing sex. Hands, knees on, yeah.
Is it an equal exchange? You
Sorry, you
said
making my
no.
stomach hurt.
So here's the thing, right? You
I just thought
lied
of somebody
earlier.
sitting on
So
my
either it's a
face.
lie or you need to reconcile it, right? So is
Mm-hmm.
sex an equal exchange, or did you misspeak earlier?
So it's an equal exchange when you're
Okay.
equally getting pleasured.
Mm.
So
You just said earlier.
when a man is getting a climax, and then a woman is getting a climax, equal exchange. But most of the time, it's not an equal exchange. And because that woman loves that man or is in a relationship with that man or whatever the case is, she will put her pleasure aside to stroke that man's ego.
Except for your initial part was the morality isn't in sex. Sex is a dime a dozen now. So people don't even need a relationship to have sex. That was your point you just made. So now you can't conveniently put love and relationship in there because you said that don't need to exist because sex isn't a barometer for
I'm
substance
what I'm saying
and
is
morality.
it's a multi-dynamic. So there could be different levels of dynamics to why she just fucking this nigga, why she just pretending with this nigga when it comes to sex. It's multifaceted.
Okay. Yeah, most sex is casual, like you so eloquently said earlier, right? So that's the point that we're going to take. That's the point that's mostly true, right? Especially given our conduct. Whether you like it, understand it, accept it, believe it or not, you are in a most submissive position having sex with a man. So I'm trying to figure out how we choose so quickly to have sex and cooperate, but then we want to be uncooperative when we standing up. I'm asking seriously. Like we gotta
That's
reconcile
the
this. If it's
submission.
if it's bullshit, it's bullshit, right? Like we could also say we fucking up, right? We don't have
That's
to
the
stand on it for the
submission.
sake of. But I'm trying to get some edification.
I
Go
think
ahead, Aria.
go ahead,
It's
Abigail.
that's just the submission that women want to partake in. Like
Okay.
that's just what it is. Like women want to partake in submitting to a man in the bedroom. That's what they want to do, so that's what we do. And when we don't want to submit in a relationship, so that's what we don't do. So when we given the choice to submit, we choose to submit when it's time to have sex, and because that's just what we want from men. Women just want that pleasure, but then make it seem like it's not an equal exchange because we're not equally getting pleasured as a man. But that's also a choice as well because you're choosing the man you're choosing to have sex with. So women just choose when they want to submit and when they don't want to submit. It's just a choice that women choose to make. And it's a backwards choice. I think the logic is just backwards because like how do you have more significance for a relationship? Something that like that could come and go. Like you could break up, like you don't have to be together, like you could just leave each other, like that's something, life happens like that. I don't understand how you value sex more than a relation, or
Nobody
not, you
values sex
don't
more than a
value sex.
relationship.
That's what I meant, like you don't value sex and you value a relationship more, but we're not in relationships more and we're having sex more. I don't understand, like I think it's just backward logic, honestly.
I mean, okay, so if and that's a big if, I'm understanding you correctly, right? Um, I would say that people value a relationship more just because that is more of a long-term thing. I mean, it's easy to get somebody to fuck on you. That's not an issue. That's
Yeah.
not a
Don't
problem.
belabor it though, Callie, real quick. Let
But
me
it
condense
is
it. Let me condense it for you.
okay.
So yeah, they value the relationships, right? More than sex, because sex is easily accessible. What they don't value is their bodies, Aaliyah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you look at it in a microcosm, relationship over sex, but my body, I keep forgetting about valuing that part, which is why I'm willing to have casual sex with no commitments.
Thank you,
You
Hamp.
see?